Hey guys, welcome back. With a key to Millstone, my light gun story short video series now has 40 episodes. From modern rifle styles to 19th century vintage muskets, we've covered a wide array of firearms and historical narratives. However, the vertical format of these smartphone-friendly shorts often compromises the visual integrity of many images and the videos. That's why I'm launching this new series. I've grouped the similar firearm categories together and re-edited the content to better suit a horizontal viewing experience, ensuring all visuals are displayed completely. I hope you are enjoying this new format. Today, let's talk about 4 rare but renowned vintage firearms from the 19th century. In history, this was a gun, which was widely regarded as the first sniper rifle and might be the first rifle used with a telescope size and a classic air size in the world, and produced from 1857 to 1865 in the UK. This was a kind of a percussion lock rifle, and one of its features was that it had experimented with cannons using polygonal rifling, which was patented in 1854. One of the anecdotes was that Queen Victoria also fired this rifle in 1860. Although this gun was invented by Britain, it was famous in the Civil War in the US. Until now, due to its historical value and famous fame, there still is an Italian company that is building this gun in the modern time. So, this is the Whitworth rifle designed by the English engineer Joseph Whitworth. Flintlock. We know that this smart device can work because the cork can turn and hit the freezer. Then, in the energy of spring, the flint can make sparks and fire the cartridge. But in history, the ancient people invented another very special type of flintlock. This was the inline flintlock, and might have been invented by Stanislaus Passout. In this unique design, the parts of a common flintlock were moved. Instead, the flint, the freezing, and the springs all were moved into the inside. The operator could pull the handle, just like pulling the bolt of an AK rifle. After pulling the trigger, the flint bolt can be ejected in line and hit its special freezing and make sparks to ignite the cartridge. So maybe the design inspiration of needle rifles was from this inline flintlock. Perhaps we can have a long video to talk about more details in the future, as the firelock truly stands as one of history's most iconic firearm ignition systems. Now turning our attention to the ear lock, also known by the evocative names of mule ear or set slapper. Well, fundamentally, a percussion lock. A key distinction arises when compared to the common percussion cap lock. The latter, inheriting its design from the flintlock, so its hammer directly replaces the flintlock's cork, consequently positioning the hammer on the right side of the firearm. However, this substantial hammer could potentially obstruct the shortest sight line while aiming. The earlock musket therefore likely addressed this very pain point within the muzzleloader market of that era. The earliest documented use of this side slapper musket dates back to the Mexican-American War in the 1840s. Furthermore, history recorded a bunch of naval firearms that underwent an upgrade to a breech-loader configuration, culminating in the Jenks M1841 naval rifle, giving the striking resemblance of this iconic firelock to a mule's ear. This particular type of firearm also acquired the name Jenks mule ear. Notably, some Jenks mule ear rifles even found their way into military adoption in the period leading up to the American Civil War. Today, let's talk about another fascinating percussion lock firearm, the Kalisher and the Terry carbine. In contrast to the ear-lock musket discussed in the previous video, well, its percussion lock mechanism was conventional for the time. This carbine boasted a truly unique breech-loading system. Terry secured a patent for this innovative design in 1856. The subsequent year, Terry partnered with Bertram Kalischer, and together they successfully promoted the carbine for both private sales and adoption by the British War Department. Beyond its use by the British military, this firearm gained significant popularity in civilian and police markets, especially in New Zealand. The most striking feature of this design is undoubtedly its bolt. This bolt bears a strong resemblance to that of a modern bolt-action rifle. However, the bolt handle design still exhibits greater complexity compared to its modern counterparts. So this is the last video, and thank you for watching. Hope you can like this new video. Have a good day. See you next time.